My top 10 albums of the year 2025. Are you gonna judge me? Are you gonna think I'm really silly? Or are you going to agree with me on some of these things? Am I going to put you on to some people because some of my picks are like very deeply underground? I don't know. Let's see. Now I have to also say before I begin with the number 10 spot, I did not share any Spotify Wrapped because I am part of the Spotify boycott this year because Spotify has done ICE recruitment ads, will not stop putting them out, and the CEO is investing in AI drone weapons. And also just the whole streaming model, it's not paying artists, it's not there, and Spotify is one of the worst because it is one of the least paying platforms of all of the platforms. So if you want to, physical media is obviously best. If you're like me and you're consuming so much all of the time, I have my favorite Jack White records and things, of course. But if you want a better alternative, I would say Tidal is great and Qobuz is great. Qobuz is probably the best one that pays the artist most per stream. Anyways, let's get started with the number 10 spot. I'm so interested to see what you guys think. My number 10 spot has ended up being Bass Victim, the Forever album. Now, this album, I really loved it because it was so nostalgic sounding. Now, because I'm a millennial, I'm 32, and I really felt like it connected a lot of the old indie sort of EDM music that I listened to in college, but then also with like kind of this fresher sound. So that album, it just gave me so much energy. I love Maria's like sort of like childlike voice, and it's just no skips obviously throughout the album. My favorite track there was the Grass is Greener track, but they're all really nice. All right, I'll waste no time. I'll go right to the number 9 spot. Ayo Witty's Wings, I ended up putting in number 9. It was hard to get the order, by the way. Ayo Witty's Wings album was like this beautiful production masterpiece. There's like all of these video game sounds in it. It's like, and I felt like I connected to it also just because of, he calls that genre cry. And by the way, all of these albums, if you want to hear me talk a little bit more in depth about them, in my shorts is when I kind of do like 3-minute sort of breakdowns of these albums. This has been my like approach, is to kind of give like quicker, hotter takes on albums, and then long form is more for things like this, right? So this Wings album, it's like got these sort of nostalgic video game sounds in them, but then he has like all these features, like especially when he has this feature with like TJ on multiple tracks, he's singing like this beautiful R&B voice, and Ayo Witty just has this crazy thick, like big brain production. I just definitely felt like my brain was like tickled the whole time I was listening to that album, and it's just, there's nothing else like it. Very much stuck out in my mind. Number 8 ended up being Rex V2's Winner Circle album. That album is so well done, and with that solidified his career. He is definitely on the rise right now. And my favorite thing about this album was just that Rex V2's wordplay and personality really shone through on that album. Very interesting listen. Insert the cheesy bread. No boring moments at all, and really stuck with me, which is another reason why I ended up on the top 10. My number 7, I just recently listened to, ended up being Molly Santana and her Week of Wonders. My favorite track on there ended up definitely being Honest. I love Molly's dark sort of vibes. I love that it's a concept album. Well, it's sort of loosely, it's like a nod to a 1970s movie. It's about sort of her solidifying herself as a woman in the music space, in the music industry. And I just really love her singing, her harmonies, the way that she produces. I love her lyrical content, what she's saying when she raps. I love how she sings when she does these harmonies and stuff. I can't get the track Honest especially out of my head. And I feel like also I kind of got to know her personality definitely really well. I'm new to Molly Santana. I'm glad that I listened to the suggestions. My number 6 spot is JP Trey's Bliss album. JP Trey is like a very not heard of artist that is like amazing quality. This Bliss album, it's like this very perfect, like sort of distortion in the beat sort of thing. It's just very light. It's not the same as like other sort of rage music where it's like super heavy in your face. It's like these tasteful little touches. And I really love that the whole album to me, it just sounds very hopeful, very optimistic. Like I'm in a good mood. It's one of those things I can put on when I'm in any kind of mood, and it kind of fits for any mood that I'm in. Wonderful wordplay, very impressive like mixes and things, and it's a longer album, but it doesn't get boring either. My number 5 spot is another very unheard of artist that is seeming to maybe be on the brink of blowing up. It's Wind is Blue's Core album. Wind is Blue is crazy good. Now, Wind is Blue is kind of like sort of like to Hollis-ish, like in that sort of genre where it's electronic. He's also like different though because he's playing around with some live instruments. There's some interesting transitions in this album. There's some really catchy like melodies that just go really hard, and I am just my like millennial EDM soul. Like I just need to see this live, and I need to be in the front, I need to be by the speaker, and I need to be not able to hear the next day because I was up by this speaker, okay? Like I can't. I will see him live one day. He's super small, like these small artists like JP Trey also, like I can't wait to see them perform live because I'm gonna be one of the first ones, and it's not gonna be too big of a crowd at first. I'm so excited. Okay, so number 5, Wind is Blue. Wind is Blue forever, by the way. There's like becoming a little cult fan base there. It's very, very fun. Check it out. Now, number 4. Now we're going to get to, you're going to have some opinions because now I'm getting into some more well-known artists. Number 4 is where I put Che's Rest in Bass. Very amazing album. Oh my gosh. I think probably the peak pinnacle of this era of rage music, right? Che is like so much more. There's so much more behind him than what you see at face value, and you get that in Rest in Bass. You get these clever melodies. You get this very unique sound design. I think it's very tastefully done, and it just I don't even, the thing about Rest in Bass is that I don't even feel like there's any like standout tracks beyond Eardrummer, because Eardrummer is the only one that kind of like chills a little bit. The rest of them, you just turn the album up and you just like ride that thing out front to back. And it's just, I think I really, in terms of Che, I'm only doing things that were released in 2025. In terms of Che, my favorite album by him is Say So Says. And that's part of why Rest in Bass is only in the number 4 spot, because it's a great album. It's a great album. But I still like Say So Says better. All right? Number 3 is Osama Son's Psychotic album. It's only number 3, even though, because I have to talk about the first 2. It's only number 3, but it is, Osama Son was like the beginning of me kind of discovering the underground, okay? And that album means a lot to me personally for that reason. And also, I think it's like I said in my video where I break that album down, I think it's like this really cool sort of abstract painting of like horror movies and things. And I think that People talk a lot about just his beat selection. Obviously, that's amazing, but I think that he's really talking about stuff also. I like everything Osama Son has done for the most part, pretty much. I can't wait to see what else he does as kind of we move past this little like rage bubble that we're currently in that I think is about to burst. It's another one of those albums where it's like peak rage, like Rest in Bass and Psychotic to me are like the two like quintessential rage albums for sure. And the reason that they're both on my top 10 is also because this is the year that I kind of discovered rage music and I really needed to discover something new. So it will forever hold, they will both forever hold places in my heart. All right, now here's where you can judge me, especially since I talked about it in a whole 23-minute long video. Hollis' Star album is indeed my number 2. It's my number 2 because I am that much of a Hollis fan. And I probably always will be. Now, in the scope of Hollis's works, is it his best album? I would still probably say no, but I keep going. Sorry, my camera cut out. We're back. So Hollis, I was saying, in the Star album, I'm just being honest. I keep going back and listening to it, especially because of Flash, of course. Can't get out of my head. Cope. Can't get it out of my head. Eldest Child touches my soul. Critique it all you want. It touches my soul. Okay? Girl makes me feel things. I can't stop with that album. Maybe it's too commercial for a lot of people's liking, but I can't stop with that album. What's good is good. That's all. And then in the number 1 spot, and before I tell you about the number 1 spot, actually, no, I'm just going to tell you. And if you don't know this album yet, oh my goodness, you are missing out. Another one who is not very well known, but is gaining traction quite very, very quickly right now, that I think does deserve to and very will soon blow up, is Mr. Slayer's Half-Blood. Oh my gosh, this was a blow me away album. It was crazy good. And then the other thing about this album is that it introduced me to a lot of other amazing artists, like Easy Cody Lee has an amazing like punk fusion with rap album sort of thing. Wat Era, the producer, has made amazing beats on this album. Slayer himself, crazy flows. Amazing. I have a whole full-length video where I broke this album down if you want to hear me go on and on and on about it. But this album by Slayer, this Half-Blood album, and also the transitions, like a lot of people will say, are just crazy good. It's tickling your brain. It's very interesting. It's crazy high quality. And when he put the album out, he was at like 70,000 monthly listeners. Now he's like well above 200,000 monthly listeners and above and beyond for Slayer. Like, what an artist, man. So I hope that maybe you have some agreements with me or some fun disagreements on share with me what you think your top 10 were. Or share me, I mean, like I know I said I was boycotting Spotify Wrapped. I know a lot of you already watched it. You already took your screenshots. Another reason why I didn't do mine is because I have kids and K-pop Demon Hunters was going to infiltrate my streams anyways, and other little things that I play for them in the car and stuff. So share with me what would you say your top 10 albums in 2025 were? What was on your Wrapped or anything like that? Or did you do like the SoundCloud replay or any of those other streaming platforms that have that? I would love to know what you guys think, and I will put out at least one video every week, as well as all of my little shorts where I'm going through albums pretty quickly. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. I actually have a really interesting video. I mean, hopefully you think it's interesting, kind of different video planned for next time that I think I'm going to make tomorrow. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.